Hello, this is Nick from OrganizedRemains.com reviewing Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. It's available on Steam, PS4, and Xbox One for $19.99. For this review, I played it on PC on Steam. In this game, Lara Croft is on the hunt to discover a new temple. When arriving, she sees another explorer by the name of Carter Bell already there. They explore only to set off a trap that puts them on the hit list for releasing Egyptian gods Horus and Isis. These gods tell you that they'll help you in the bringing of the god Osiris back to life to hopefully settle all this mess. So you're off to explore and find pieces of Osiris, all while fighting off enemies and pursuing puzzles. I found the story to be enjoyable and liked the exploration with the Egyptian themes throughout the game. As you can tell by the video, this game is shown from an overhead view of the characters, much like the game Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, which I found to be a good game. You can have up to 4 people playing local or online multiplayer co-op. Sadly, I didn't have anyone to play with, so I was on my own to get Lara Croft to safety. There was an online multiplayer option, but I could never get matched up after waiting a bit. So again, I was stuck by myself. I could have hosted, but I didn't really care, to be honest. I'm fine playing by myself. Seriously guys, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with a man playing Lara Croft by himself. Lara Croft and the Tomb Raider games are well known for their puzzles and their action. This game certainly has the goods. Each tomb besides the bosses had puzzles in them, some very easy and some I got stuck on for a bit. Nothing too hard though, and the only time I gave up on a puzzle was in a puzzle challenge tomb, which is a tomb that doesn't follow the main story. It's just a puzzle that you can complete for upgrades like extra health or ammo added to your stats. The action was also in there, but it wasn't edge-of-your-seat action. The game was pretty easy. I'd have to say the puzzles were harder than the action, but like I said, the puzzles weren't too tough. Usually easier games like this I would call relaxing, which is usually not bad, but in this case it is a bit odd. Shouldn't I be excited and moving my controller around as I'm shooting enemies? I had a good time with the game and enjoyed my 4-hour playthrough. The game comes with its flaws, I must mention. There's a lot of loot in this game, which sounds like a weird complaint, but I was unlocking weapons all the time, but never felt the need to change my weapons. I thought the staff, Uzi, and pistols they gave me worked fine. Plus, you can plant bombs down and blow them up at any time you want. The amount of weapons isn't really the complaint though, it's the fact that I don't level up. I feel loot of this amount should go with a level up system. There's also a lot of collectibles in this game and optional goals you can complete to unlock upgrades and weapons. If there was a level system in place, I think I'd have more motivation to do this optional stuff. I mentioned beating the game in 4 hours. That's just the main story, some collecting, and some challenge puzzle tombs. You can get a lot more hours if you have the motivation to collect everything. There's even leaderboards to compete with friends and everyone playing. I think a leveling system could have worked here since I don't really care about collecting and completing optional goals now that I beat the game. Final say, I felt the game was fun, looked nice, had a decent story, and I was never bothered controlling my character. I just think a 4-hour story is pretty short and a bite size of what could have been. It's worth a playthrough for something fun and quick. I just think that you should wait for a sale or a price drop. $19.99 I feel is a little much and $14.99 is more appropriate. This is Nick from OrganizedRemains.com.